Welcome to today's American Red Cross Emergency Preparedness Workshop for seniors and caregivers. I'm excited to help you transform your smartphone into a powerful safety tool. Think of your phone like a Swiss Army knife. It already has many tools built in, but today we're going to add one more essential tool that could save your life during an emergency. This workshop is brought to you by the Idaho Community Care Program and Learn Idaho, organizations dedicated to helping seniors and caregivers stay safe and prepared. Your smartphone is like having a personal safety assistant in your pocket. Just as you might keep a flashlight in your kitchen drawer or a first aid kit in your car, today you'll learn to keep an emergency management tool right on your phone, always with you when you need it most. We're going to walk through this hands-on workshop together, step by step. By the end, you'll know exactly how to use your phone to stay informed, stay safe, and keep your family worry-free during emergencies. Let me tell you about this remarkable app. The American Red Cross Emergency app is like having a direct line to the same experts who help communities recover after disasters. Here's what makes it special. It's completely free, no subscription fees, no hidden costs ever. It works in both English and Spanish, so you can choose what's most comfortable for you. Most importantly, it's designed to work even when cell service is weak, like having a backup generator for your safety information. This app was created by the same emergency experts who set up shelters after hurricanes and coordinate disaster relief. It uses official National Weather Service data, the same information that firefighters and emergency managers rely on. Millions of Americans have already trusted this app to keep them safe. Think of downloading this app like installing smoke detectors in your home. It's a small action that provides huge protection. This isn't just another app cluttering your phone. It's created by the same Red Cross organization that rushes to help when disasters strike. The app connects directly to the National Weather Service. Imagine having a meteorologist's weather station right in your pocket. It's trusted by firefighters and emergency managers because it's designed to work when other apps might fail. Just like how your car gets safety updates, this app is regularly updated with the latest safety information to keep you protected. Today, you're going to master 3 essential skills that work together like a complete safety system. First, you'll download and set up the emergency app. This is like installing your home security system. It takes a few minutes but provides years of protection. Second, you'll learn to receive emergency alerts for your area. Think of this as having a weather radio that automatically tunes to the right station to tell you exactly what's happening in your neighborhood. And third, you'll discover how to quickly tell family, "I'm safe," with just 2 taps. This is like having a pre-written postcard that instantly reaches all your loved ones when they need to hear from you most. Let's start with skill number 1, finding and downloading the app. This is like learning to find a specific store in a shopping mall. Once you know where to look, it becomes second nature. For iPhone users, look for the blue icon that says App Store. It looks like a white A made of sticks on a blue background. Android users, look for Google Play. It's a colorful triangle that looks like a play button made of blue, red, yellow, and green. Think of these as the front door to 2 different libraries, one for iPhone apps and one for Android apps. Now we're going to shop for your safety app. First, tap the search button. It looks like a magnifying glass, usually at the top or bottom of your screen. This is like asking the librarian where to find a specific book. Type American Red Cross, spell it just like that. The App Store will show you several Red Cross apps, like a shelf of related books. Here's the important part. Look specifically for the app called Emergency with the big red exclamation point symbol. This is your app. Think of it as finding the exact book you need among several similar titles. When you see it, tap Get or Install, and the app will begin downloading to your phone. It's like ordering a book to be delivered to your home. Congratulations! You should now see your new emergency app on your home screen. It's the white square with the red exclamation point. Think of this as your new emergency toolkit appearing in your phone's toolbox. If you don't see it right away, don't worry. Swipe left or right to check other screens or look in your app library. Sometimes new apps like to hide, like a new tool that you got and you placed it in a different drawer. Once you find it, I recommend moving it to a prominent place on your main screen where you'll remember it. This is like keeping your flashlight in the same easy-to-find spot every time. Now, for the moment we've been building towards, let's open your new emergency app. Tap that button with the red exclamation point. The app will open to its welcome screen, like opening the cover of an instructional manual. You'll see options to choose English or Spanish and select whichever language you feel most comfortable with. This is like setting up a new appliance. We're going to customize it to work perfectly for your needs. Here's a crucial feature that makes this app different from others: critical alerts. When you tap Enable Critical Alerts, you're giving the app permission to wake you up or get your attention even when your phone is on Do Not Disturb or silent mode. Think of this as like having a smoke alarm that works even when you're sleeping. Emergencies don't wait for convenient times, and this feature ensures that life-saving warnings will always reach you. You'll receive sound alerts even when your phone is set to silent, because when there's real danger, like an approaching tornado or flash flood, you need to know immediately, regardless of your phone settings. Your phone may now ask for some permissions. Think of this as like giving a trusted friend your house keys so that they can check on you during a storm. These permissions are what allow the app to keep you safe. First, it will ask to allow critical alerts. Tap Allow. This is like giving the app permission to wake you up if there's danger. Again, even if your phone is on silent. Next, it will ask to allow notifications. Tap Allow again. This lets the app send you important safety messages, like having a direct line to emergency services. Both of these permissions help the app do its job of keeping you safe. They're not taking your personal information, they're just getting ready to protect you. Now, let's get your app personalized for your location. First, tap Continue to get your app to set up. This is like accepting the terms and conditions for your new system of safety. Next, you'll see a search bar for your zip code. Tap in the search bar and add your 5-digit zip code. This teaches the app exactly where you are, so it can monitor the right area for dangers. When your location appears below your search bar, tap on it to select it. This confirms to the app that this is indeed your home base. Finally, tap Finish for a quick setup of your location. Think of this like programming your home address into a GPS. The app needs to know where you are to give you the most accurate and relevant safety information. Another activity under Locations is to add your location and set it as home on your device. Once you've added your zip code and your location appears, in this example, we use Boise, Idaho, click on your location. Now you can give it a nickname by tapping Nickname and editing the nickname. Here we've used Home. tap Done. Then tap the Set Home as Location button so it turns green. This will automatically tell you hazards that have a higher risk in your area. You can now click on the Prepare button for ways to prepare for these and other hazards. You can also let the app track your live location. This will allow you to get precise real-time weather alerts by tracking your live location via your cell phone. Once you tap this button, you can give the app permission to use your live location. Select Allow while using the app for the most precise alerts. The app needs one final permission to work perfectly. It will ask to allow emergency to use your location. This is like giving the app a compass so it always knows where you are. Tap Allow while using app. This lets the app know your precise location when you're using it, which helps it give you the most accurate local warnings and find the closest emergency shelters if needed. Think of this like having a personal safety advisor who always knows exactly where you are so they can give you the most relevant help. So now welcome to your new safety dashboard. Think of this as like the control panel of your home security system. Everything you need is organized into 5 main sections at the bottom of your screen. We've already been working in the Locations button. This shows all the places you want to monitor. Your home should appear here, and you can add other locations you care about if you have a second home or you want to monitor locations where your children live, for instance. Prepare is like your emergency planning notebook. It's full of education and resources to help you get ready. Alerts show any active warnings in your area. This is your early warning system in action. Maps helps you find Red Cross shelters during emergencies. This is your evacuation route planner. And info contains privacy settings and app preferences, like the settings on any device you may own. Okay, now for skill number 2. We're going to set up your customized early warning system. This is like programming a smoke detector to recognize the specific dangers in your area. From your main location screens, you can tap on your location and then tap on Set Up Alerts for your location. Think of this as customizing your personal weather radio to monitor the exact hazards that could affect you. We've already done a fair amount of work in this space, but if you want to customize, this is where you would do it. So you can scroll down to see all the different types of emergencies the app can watch for. For each hazard that applies to your area, you can slide the switch and turn it to green. This means on and that it's protecting you. Green means go. Green means protection. You can select more than one type of alert. In Idaho, you've probably got alerts for earthquakes and severe thunderstorms, maybe extreme cold and floods. You can choose whatever makes sense to you for your area if you want to add more here and build your own personal warning network. Tap Finish to complete this task. Now, the Prepare section is like having an emergency planner consultant right in your pocket. You can tap Prepare at the bottom of your screen to start building your personal emergency plan. Tap on See Your Risk, and you may have to scroll down to find this. This will give you information about hazards in your area. You can see risks for your location, and you can tap Prepare Now to begin creating your customized emergency plan. This isn't just generic device, it's personalized and based on your specific location and the hazards you face. Tap Continue, and the app will start to ask you questions so that you can build a plan that fits your exact situation. Think of this as having a personal trainer, but for emergency preparedness. It creates a safety workout plan specifically designed for you and your circumstances. So now let's move to skill number 3, the I'm Safe feature. This is like having a mass text message already written and ready to send to everyone who cares about you. So from the main Prepare button screen, tap on Toolkit and then look for I'm Safe. Using this feature during an emergency, fires, power outages, severe storms, any time when people might worry about you, is when you will utilize this feature. It also is perfect when evacuating your home after some sort of event like an earthquake, and you can let anyone in your family or anyone who's concerned about you know about your safety. So after you've tapped I'm Safe, you then can tap Continue to set up your contact list. This is a way where you can add up to 6 people who will receive your safety message. Think of this as programming your emergency contact list into one button communication system, and you'll follow the directions here to get those set up. What else is here? Your toolkit has even more helpful features for emergencies. These are like having a complete emergency kit built into your phone. The toolkit includes flashlight, strobe light, alarm, and tornado siren. All are accessible by sliding the switch next to them to turn them on. Think of these as your phone's built-in emergency tools, like a Swiss Army knife for crisis situations. Also here, you'll find a link to download the American Red Cross First Aid app. This is also a great app that gives you step-by-step instructions for medical emergencies, and it's like having a first aid manual that talks you through procedures when every second counts. The Alerts section is your emergency monitoring system. Any active alerts for your location will appear here. Think of this as your personal emergency bulletin board. Tap Learn About Alerts to understand the different types of warnings you might receive. This is like learning to read weather maps. The more you understand, the better prepared you are. You can also add more types of alert by strolling through the options. Each hazard you select has another layer and adds it to your safety net. The map section becomes crucial during actual emergencies. If emergency shelters are set up in your area, you can find them quickly here. Think of this as having a GPS that's programmed with all the safe havens in your community. The info section is where you can adjust your settings, report any issues or problems with the app, or review privacy policies. This is like the settings menu on any device. It's there when you need it to make adjustments, but you won't need it very often. When a real emergency threatens your area, your phone transforms into your early warning system. Here's what you can expect. Your alert will make a loud sound, even if your phone is on silent, because emergencies don't wait for convenient moments. It's like having a smoke alarm that works even when you're sleeping. It's loud. If you've ever had an Amber Alert on your phone, it's similar to that volume. The alert will show official information from weather experts and include specific actions you should take. This isn't vague advice, it's precise instructions for your exact location. Most importantly, these alerts work even in areas with poor cell service using special emergency broadcast systems. Remember, these are real emergencies to take the alerts very seriously. Let's make sure you're comfortable with your new safety tools. Think of this like a final check before leaving on a road trip. We want to make sure everything is working properly. Can you find your emergency app on your phone? Look for that white square with the red exclamation point. Check what emergency alerts are turned on. Remember, green switches mean active protection. Can you locate the I'm Safe button? It's in the Toolkit section under Prepare. Can you find the shelter location? That's in the Maps section. If you can do all 4 of these things, congratulations. You successfully equipped yourself with essential emergency skills. Emergency preparedness works like a neighborhood watch program. The more people who participate, the safer everyone becomes. Start by sharing what you've learned with those closest to you, your spouse, partner, adult children, grandchildren. Help younger generations prepare too. They might be tech savvy, but they need this safety knowledge. Don't forget your neighbors, especially elderly neighbors who might need extra assistance. Since this knowledge is important, you can share it with your church or community groups, spread awareness through your existing social networks. Think of yourself as a safety ambassador for your community. The more prepared people around you become, the safer and more resilient your entire neighborhood will be. Thank you for taking this important step to protect yourself and strengthen your community. Your phone is now equipped with professional-grade emergency tools that could genuinely save your life and the lives of others. Here's what I want you to do this week. Practice using the app so it feels familiar when you need it. Share your new knowledge with others. Teach a family member or neighbor what you've learned today. In the details section of this video, you will find links to materials to keep handy for reference. And most importantly, trust the alerts you receive. These warnings are issued by the same experts who coordinate disaster response. They could save your life. You've made yourself safer, and you've made your community stronger. That's something to be proud of. Remember, emergency preparedness isn't about living in fear. It's about living with confidence. You now have the tools and knowledge to face whatever challenges come your way. This workshop is a collaboration with the Idaho Community Care Program. They provide statewide information, support, and education to caregivers, family, and other loved ones taking care of an individual with memory concerns, dementia, or Alzheimer's. You can find more about their programs at www.a3ssa.com/community-care-program. And learn Idaho, where we're helping people navigate the joys and challenges of aging and caregiving. We provide free education to mature adults, family caregivers, and the professionals serving them. You can find more about our organization at www.learnidaho.org. Thank you.